already. So what's the update in terms of what took place here today?
Well, we received the call at around 10:30 this morning, and it was for multiple shots fired here at Athol and Simcoe Street South in Oshawa. Officers did arrive on scene, and they did locate one party. He had vital signs absent, so I know that our paramedics worked on that male. He was transported to a local hospital. The officers then found a secondary male. That male had some life-threatening injuries. That male was transported by land ambulance to a trauma center in Toronto. And I know that they have a large scene behind me. It may have happened within the residence or on the rooftop. We're still trying to figure that out. We have our homicide team that have been notified of the call initially. We can now confirm that the one party that was VSA has been pronounced dead, and this is now a homicide investigation. Our homicide team has come in, and they will be attending the scene shortly. We also had our Air 1 as well too assisting. They were here trying to look for further evidence on the rooftops because we still don't know exactly where the scene is. We have an idea. It's a rather large area, and right now we have everything cordoned off, everything secured. Right now there's no threat to public safety, and it's believed that the two parties involved, the one still remains in hospital with serious conditions.
Do we know anything? Do we know if these two people were shooting at each other or the suspects' information?
That's something that our investigators will have to hash out as soon as we're able to either speak to that one victim or if we can speak to other witnesses. I know there was further witnesses at the scene, and we have spoken with them, and they were going to be interviewed, so hopefully we'll get a better idea of exactly what happened, what transpired, and what led to the death of that one person.
So the two males, the two men, they're the only two people that were involved in this incident?
There's only two injured parties, correct. Yeah, the one deceased and another male that still remains in hospital in Toronto.
What type of injuries did these men sustain? Were they gunshot wounds, each of them?
From what I was told, yeah, it's believed to be gunshot wounds. However, a post-mortem will have to be conducted to confirm those details. Well, it was surprising when I got the call, 10:30 in the morning on a Sunday, for a double shooting here in downtown Oshawa. So I know that officers obviously came here pretty quickly, and right now we're trying to just piece together exactly what happened here on a Sunday morning.
In terms of the scale of this crime scene, can you describe that for us?
Well, it's a large, we have a large perimeter that we have secured, but it's also in the downtown core, so it is affecting a lot of traffic. We have a lot of pedestrians, a lot of people that utilize the streets and the roadways here in this intersection, so it will be shut down for several hours. Just from my experience, we'll probably have a command post set up as well too, so if there are any witnesses, we're going to urge that they contact and speak with our homicide investigators.
In terms of the public's help in this, do you have any message for the public?
Sorry, I didn't catch
Any
that.
message for the public?
We just wanted to confirm that right now there's no public safety concerns. Right now we're not looking for any outstanding suspects, but we're still trying to piece together this investigation. Still ongoing, still very early in stages of this investigation.
Do we know the ages of these two people, of these two men?
We're not releasing that information yet. We're still wanting to notify next of kin, especially for the deceased, notify the family. So we're not going to be releasing that probably till later today, as soon as the next of notifications have been completed.
Potentially, do you know if they were known to each other? Did they know each other by any chance?
I don't know at this point. I'm not sure.
Can you just clarify this?
Yeah.
Do you believe that they may have been shooting on the roof in a residence and in the alleyway?
I'm not sure. I know that a lot of calls did come into our communication saying that they heard multiple shots and they were loud. So it's uncertain right now whether it was indoors, outside, on the rooftop, or in the alleyway. But we do have numerous scenes right now where we have secured, and we're going to be looking at that. We'll have our forensic officers attending as well, and they'll probably give us a better understanding of exactly where the evidence is, where the actual scene took place.
And the helicopter that was brought in, I mean, for many people, that's an unusual sight. Describe to us when something like that is brought in, how severe is that, and why would that need to be brought in?
Well, it's for me too. It's something first time I've seen, especially in a downtown core. Our helicopter Air 1 was looking for evidence, so it's one of the tools that we have to our disposal that we utilize, especially when it's hard for officers to search, especially rooftops. This was something that was available to us, and we utilized that to look for evidence and also take aerial shots from above, so investigators can get a better understanding of exactly what happened and try to locate any outstanding evidence.
I guess my last question, I mean, we're holding this press conference. Clearly, this news is striking and unnerving for so many residents here who are watching this. What do you have to say to them? Some of them who might feel nervous just being outside here in the downtown core.
Well, I could see, I mean, from the numbers of people that are here listening to me, I mean, a lot of concern. I know that we are working hard with our community here in the Oshawa area to deter crime, but we have to do it together. And I think the main thing is that right now there's no threat to public safety, but we urge that if you have any information, anyone knows anything about the shooting, that they contact a police officer. You will have officers here, that they come and reach out to us, because we can only combat this violence together. And it's nice to see the community out here as well too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.